Stop fighting, that was the start of love drifting out in the dark. No screaming, no slamming doors, just silence louder than before. You kissed my cheek but not my soul, and that's when I knew we'd lost control. We're letting go in slow motion, like waves retreating from the ocean. No sudden crash, no last goodbye, just empty space and hollow eyes. I feel you fading every night, like a flame losing its fight. We're letting go in slow motion, and it's killing me inside. Your shirt's still hanging on the bed, but we don't touch, we don't turn our heads. We laugh at shows we've seen before, but we're not really here anymore. We smile like actors in a play, but every line just fades away. We're letting go in slow motion, like pages falling from devotion. No big fight, just slipping seams. We lost each other in the in-betweens. I hold your hand, but it's not tight. We're shadows in the same dim light. We're letting go in slow motion, and it hurts more every night. We used to burn like fire and storm. Now we're cold in what was once warm. Is this the end or just a pause? Can't fix what we don't talk about. We're letting go in slow motion, one breath, one blink, one small erosion. Still pretending love's not gone, but in my heart I know it's done. I'll miss the way we used to fight. At least it meant we were alive. Now we're ghosts in slow motion, saying goodbye without a sound. Letting go in slow motion, like love just slowing down. I drove past the old apartment today. Same cracked paint, same window pane. The ghosts were waiting on the stairs, like they knew I'd still care. I swore I'd moved on, left it all behind, but some memories survive time. This is where love used to live, where laughter echoed and hearts would give. We made forever in those four small walls, until the silence started to crawl. Now it's empty, but somehow still alive, with pieces of a once beautiful life. This is where love used to live, and part of me never lived. The coffee shop still knows our names. They smile like nothing ever changed. Every sip brings back your kiss. In the corners of a moment I miss, I see us dancing in the kitchen light, young, foolish, holding on too tight. This is where love used to live, where every fight still had something to give. We broke the rules, but we made it our till goodbye painted over our hearts. Now it's quiet, but it still forgives. These halls remember everything we did. This is where love used to live, and maybe it always will. Not here to beg or turn back time. I just needed to visit what once was mine, to thank the past, to let it breathe, and finally set those shadows free. This is where love used to live, where we gave all we had to give. I'll carry echoes, not the pain. Let the memories fall like rain. I'll walk away with peace tonight, knowing we once got it right. This is where love used to live, and that's enough to still believe. Yeah, this is where love used to live, and now it just lives in me. I hear your voice in the hallway light, like a ghost that won't say goodnight. Photographs still stuck on the wall, smiling faces that watched us fall. Every room still knows your name, and nothing here feels quite the same. These are the echoes of a broken heart, crying out from the torn apart. Love that lived then slipped away, leaving silence where we used to stay. Can't outrun the shadows in the dark when you're haunted by a broken heart. Your coffee cup still by the sink, a cruel reminder every time I blink. I keep pretending I'm over you, but the pain says what my pride won't do. I breathe you in though you're not here. Your absence still whispers in my ear. These are the echoes of a broken heart, crying out from the torn apart. Love that lived and slipped away, leaving silence where we used to stay. Can't outrun the shadows in the dark when you're haunted by a broken heart. I scream into the night, but no one a song that no longer has a pair. These are the echoes of a broken heart, the wounds too deep to just restart. But somehow I still press play, hoping the hurt will fade one day. Still walking through this fractured art, just me and the echoes of a broken heart. Yeah, the echoes won't let go, even when I try to move on slow. They follow me wherever I start, the echoes of a broken heart. We had a spark no storm could drown, lit up the night in a quiet town. Our hands fit like a melody, but some songs weren't meant to be. We built a fire too fast, too bright, burned out before the morning light. We were almost forever, almost the perfect storm and calm together. We danced like we never fall apart, but time had other plans for our hearts. We were close, but not quite there. A love too deep for fate to spare. We were almost forever, but almost doesn't last. Your coat's still hanging on my door, like it's waiting for you to come back for more. I still drive past your old street, pretending our song might still repeat. We had the words but lost the voice. Love doesn't always give you a choice. We were almost forever, almost the promise, almost the tether. We held on tight till the seams gave way to hearts that couldn't make it stay. We were close, but not quite there. A flame too wild for us to bear. We were almost forever, but almost fades to black. Now strangers wear the faces we knew. The mirror shows me missing you. We didn't break, we just let go, softly, slowly, like falling snow. We were almost forever, almost a story they'd remember. A nearly love that felt so real, but some wounds never quite heal. We were close, but not quite right, like stars that pass but never light. We were almost forever, but not tonight. We were almost forever, and sometimes that hurts more than never. The lights are low, the room is still. Our hands don't fit the way they will. clock keeps ticking down the time, but I can't bring myself to cross that line. You're already halfway out the door, but I just need a moment more. So let's play one more song before goodbye. Hold me close like we still believe the lie that love can't fix what we both know is falling fast but not yet gone. Let the melody delay the pain, let the chorus drown the blame. Just one more song before goodbye, before we let this die. You're not the same, and neither am I, but hearts don't end with reasons why. The silence screams the words we lack. Still I keep pulling your shadow back. This dance is all we've got to give, to prove we tried, to say we lived. So let's play one more song before goodbye. Let your heartbeat echo next to mine. Spin me slow like we used to do. Pretend for 3 more minutes we're not through. Let the bridge hold back the tears. Let the notes erase the years. Just one more song before goodbye, before we say goodbye. No promises, no final plea, just one last verse for you and me. No fixing all the broken lines, just harmony before goodbye. So let's play one more song before goodbye. No words, just music in our eyes. And when the final chord is played, we'll let the silence have its way. But for now, just sway with me in this moment's fragile beat. One more song before goodbye, then set each other free. One more song before goodbye. Empty streets, neon bleeding through the glass. Your shadow still dancing in the past. I light a smoke just to feel something warm, but even the flames don't fight this storm. Every night I hear your name in the silence, it's always the same. Tears fall like rain on the window pane, washing away the words we never said. I'm drowning in the echoes of your name, and the memories that won't leave my head. Tears fall like rain. the pain. Your jacket's still hanging by the door, like you're coming back, but I know you won't anymore. I replay the last fight, every line, like a slow motion car crash in my mind. Your ghost moves through this house so slow, but I can't bring myself to let you go. Tears fall like rain on the window pane, washing away the words we never said. I'm drowning in the echoes of your name, and the memories that won't leave my head. Tears fall like rain. Was it fate or just bad timing? Were we fire or just sparks dying? If I could take it all back again, would it end the same? Would we still pretend? Tears fall like rain, and I call your name into the dark where you used to stay. I reach for your face in a picture frame, but the love we had just fades away. Tears fall like rain, and I still feel the pain. They say time will heal, but the rain still knows what's real, and tears fall like rain. I swore I'd never open up this door, not after the way you left before. But here you are, with that same old smile, and suddenly I'm lost in you for a while. Every scar still whispers your name, but I lean in and I feel it all the same. I'm falling again, even when it hurts, even though I know how bad it burned. Your touch is a flame I can't resist, a curse I crave, a dangerous kiss. I'm falling again, back into the fire, love and pain, walking the same wire. I should run, but I'm falling again. You say you've changed, that the past is gone, but some old wounds still linger on. Yet my heart doesn't care what logic says, it's beating to the sound of your regrets. We're a beautiful kind of broken, every silence louder than what's spoken. I'm falling again, even when it hurts, even though I know how bad it burned. Your touch is a flame I can't resist, a curse I crave, a dangerous kiss. I'm falling again, back into the fire, love and pain. I'm falling again. We're dancing on glass, barefoot in the dark. Every step could break what's left of my heart. But if this is the price of feeling alive, then I'll pay it just to keep you tonight. I'm falling again, even when it hurts, even if it ends worse than it was at first. Your love is a storm and I'm standing still. Let it crash if that's what it takes to feel. I'm falling again into what we were. One more chance for better or worse. I should run, but I'm falling again. Yeah, I'm falling again, even when it hurts. Still falling, even when it hurts. The room was dim, the air was thin. You stood there like a storm within. Your eyes said more than lips could dare. A moment hanging in the midnight air. No one moved, we just breathed the weight of everything we didn't say too late. Stay until the silence breaks, until the truth is more than we can fake. Hold me like you never did before, even if we can't go back no more. Don't let this moment fade. Stay until the silence breaks. The clock just ticked, but time stood still. A fragile piece we couldn't feel. We both were scared, but neither ran. Still tethered to a broken plan. The air was thick with words unsaid, but louder than the tears we never shed. Stay until the silence breaks, until the truth is more than we can fake. Hold me like you never did before, even if we can't go back no more. Don't let this moment fade. Stay until the silence breaks. Goodbye is coming, let it come slow. Let me feel your heart before you go. We may never find the perfect line, but we can live forever in this time. Stay until the silence breaks and every crack in us finally shakes. Kiss me like it's the last refrain. Let me cry and feel the rain. This might be the love we never breaks. Just stay till the silence breaks, till we shatter or we heal. Let's feel what's real and stay. A 1,000 miles of pride and pain, try to forget your face in the pouring rain. But every road, every song, every sign led me back to what I left behind. We were young, we were wild, we were wrong, but some loves never really move on. I'm coming back to you after all this time, after all the years, the tears, the crooked lines. I've seen the world, but nothing felt right. You were the missing piece every night. If you'll take me in, I'll make it true. I'm coming back to you. Voice still echoes in my bones. Every goodbye felt like a stepping stone. I chased the silence, I chased the noise, but all I wanted was your voice. I tried to love, tried to let it be, but no one else could get to me. I'm coming back to you after all this time, after every fall and uphill climb. I've held regrets like ghosts in my chest, but you're the one I never could forget. If there's still a chance, I'll follow through. I'm coming back to you. Back to you. Changed, but the fire in us still feels the same. If there's a spark, we'll light the flame. I'd rather try than live with the blame. I'm coming back to you after all this time. No more fear, no more signs to hide behind. I'll meet you where the sky meets the ground. If you're there, I'll be found. Stop loving you. I'm coming back to you. After all this time, it's still you, always you. You said forever with shaking hands, but your eyes were already making other plans. I gave you all the best of me, now I'm left with what used to be. You walked away like love was light, but I still carry the weight at night. If you love me then, why'd you let me go? Why'd you fade like a ghost in the afterglow? If every word you said was true, why do I feel like I never me, if you loved me then. I found our picture in a drawer. Your smile still cuts me to the core. Was I a moment you outgrew, or just someone who believed in you? I replay it all, but I can't find the part where you left me behind. If you love me then, why'd you let me go? Why'd you watch me fall and never show? If I was yours like you claimed, why's my name just ashes in the flame? You said we'd make it past the bend, but tell me if you loved me, if you loved me then. Was it comfort? Was it fear? Was I just someone to hold near? Did you mean it or was it just a game? 'Cause I still cry when I hear your name. If you loved me then, would you hurt me this way? Would you vanish with nothing to say? If the love was real, if the fire burned, why does it feel like I never learned? You said we'd never break, only bend. So tell me now, did you love me then? If you loved me then, why does it feel like you never did? I wear my heart like a battle scar, torn up but I still reach for the stars. Every tear, every broken sound, let me hear where the truth is found. I played the chords that hurt the most, but somehow they help me let go. I've got scars and love songs to show, all the places where I couldn't let go. Each note's a step I had to take to heal the wounds, to learn from the ache. I'm still here and I'm not the same, but the music helped me find my name. Scars and love songs, they help me rise again. I try to forget, I tried to erase the memory of your touch, your face, but every melody brought you back in the rhythm of a heart that cracked. I sang the words that didn't heal, but with each line I started to feel. I've got scars and love songs to show, all the places where I couldn't let go. Each note's a step I had to take to heal the wounds, to learn from the ache. I'm still here and I'm not the same, but the music helped me find my name. Scars and love songs, they help me rise again. Cause every scar led me to change. I've got scars and love songs to show, all the places where I couldn't let go. Each note's a step I had to take to heal the wounds, to learn from the ache. I'm still here and I'm not the same, but the music helped me find my name. Scars and love songs, they help me rise again. I changed the locks, I burned the sheets, tried to erase the parts of me where you once lived, where you once stayed. But your shadow never fades. I blocked your number, smashed the frame, but I still hear you call my name. Your voice still plays in my head like a song I can't forget. Whispers in the dark, pulling me apart. Every word, every breath, I try to drown it out instead, but the silence just repeats what you said. Yeah, your voice still plays in my head. I drive at night just to escape, but every turn feels like your shape. I hear your laugh in passing cars, like ghosts stuck in my heart. You're gone, but somehow still here, ringing louder than my fear. Your voice still plays in my head like a record I can't eject, playing back the lies and the lullabies you sang before you left. I've screamed, I've cried, I've bled, but I still hear you in every thread. Yeah, your voice still plays in my head. Like a ghost that won't forget. I can't rewind, I can't reset. You're the echo I can't suppress. I made my peace, I've said my prayers, but you're still singing everywhere. Yeah, your voice still plays in my head, soft as thunder, sharp as regret. Your voice still plays, and I'm not free yet. I've forgotten the things you said, the last text, the words we left unread. I don't remember the final fight, or who was wrong or who was right, but there's one thing I can't shake. It haunts me every night I wake. It's the way you looked at me, like love had died so silently. No tears, no rage, just quiet goodbyes and those unspoken breaking eyes. You didn't scream, you didn't plead, you just let go so effortlessly. But I still bleed from the way you looked at me. We built a world brick by song. Now I'm sifting through where we went wrong. But no matter how deep I dig, that final glance is what still sticks, like a snapshot burned into my mind, frozen there, suspended in time. It's the way you looked at me, like I was already a memory. Not hate, not hurt, just quiet defeat, as if goodbye was always meant to be. You didn't flinch, you didn't weep, but your eyes cut me way too deep. And I still see the way you looked at me. I'd rather you had slammed the door, cursed my name or wanted more, but you just faded with that stare, and I'm the only one who cared. It's the way you looked at me that ended love so tragically. You said it all without a sound and left me on this battleground. Now every mirror, every dream reflects that glance so bittersweet, still haunting me, the way you looked at me. Some wounds don't come from words or screams, just the way you looked at me. You left me broken on the floor, said you couldn't fight for us anymore. I begged for reasons, I begged for light, but you just walked into the night. I swore I'd never rise again, but scars don't mean the story ends. I was healed by the hurt, made whole by the pain. Every tear I cried washed out your name. You left me shattered, but I found gold in every crack you used to hold. You thought you buried me in the dirt, but I grew strong. I was healed by the hurt. almost like second skin. Let the guilt and silence pull me in. But rock bottom showed me grace, and I climbed out in my own embrace. Now every bruise is armor worn, proof I survived the storm you formed. I was healed by the hurt, made bold by the fall. You turned your back, but I stood tall. You left a wound, but I found light in the fire of every sleepless night. You thought I'd break, thought I'd revert, but I rose again. Healed by the This heart's been burned, this soul's been torn, but every ache just made me more. I'm not the same, and that's okay. Stronger now than yesterday. I was healed by the hurt, reborn in the flame. What once brought tears now sings my name. I wear the pain like battle lines, a map of how I claim what's mine. You thought you'd win, but here's the truth: losing you is gaining proof that I was healed by the hurt. Yeah, I was healed. I was healed by the hurt. Lit the match with shaking hands, burned so fast we never planned. Midnight calls and wild dreams, we made promises we didn't mean. You were thunder, I was flame, we never learned to play the game. We fell in love too loud, like fireworks crashing through the clouds. Said forever on a Friday night, but we couldn't survive the quiet fights. We shouted hearts across the sky, but forgot how to say goodbye. Now we're nothing but a fading sound. We fell in love too loud. Kiss like every second burn, but passion's a lesson you've gotta learn. We skipped the silence, rushed the song, never thought it could all go wrong. We had heat but not the grace to hold each other in empty space. We fell in love too loud, like thunder crashing way too proud. We made a mess we called romance, but never gave the quiet a chance. We danced like flames, we never bowed to the hush that comes when hearts slow down. Now the silence is all around. We fell in love too loud. volume, lost the spark, and drifted into the dark. We fell in love too loud, too fast, too bright, too unallowed. Ooh, we were music without the rest, a love that never caught its breath. Now we're strangers in a crowd, still echoing what we once vowed, gone without a single sound. We fell in love too loud. We burned like fire, wild and proud, but now there's nothing, not even sound.